It's like looking through all the data. We're in the source code all the time. But what really happens is this. We're looking at traffic data. Anybody familiar with Wireshark?
Yeah.
So we're looking at pickups. We are extracting data out of there. We do our timeline based off network data. So in life, I'm an incident responder, which is my job title. We look at alerts all day long. We probably go through 400 to 500 alerts right now a day. We get a lot of false positives, which it kind of sucks, but we actually been doing such a really good job of tuning out those things that are like admin activity, or we know it's a false positive because it doesn't match the full description of the rule. And we do write a lot of custom rules internally. When we find a compromise, we escalate it to an incident analyst or an incident handler, which can take our analysis. It's usually like 30 minutes, but it can, if it's in a compromise, it can take up to days to go through it. A lot of things that I see on the network is obfuscation. So a lot of codes inside more code like base64, inside of a gzip, like inside of some PHP stuff, and it's all pulled together. One of our favorite things to do is reverse malware engineering. I love to pull apart the bad guys' code and figure out what they're doing, where they're going, and how they got to the network pretty much. We are working on the process of doing a lot of automation there, trying to find commodity malware like bigger and stuff like that. And we're getting to the point where we find this malware and we can remove it automatically as soon as it pops on the network by using Tanium and Phantom. If you guys, anybody's familiar with those two software.
Yeah.
We like to teach methodology or process because there's not really a set process on how to go through and figure out what's happening in your network. We can't say like every fish you have to do X, Y, and Z, because when you get a fish, it can go any direction. It just really depends what comes in there. We have a ton of tools. We use Splunk. Anybody familiar with Splunk?
Nope.
It's our SIM. Pretty much all the data that comes into the GE gets parsed through and put in a database, and we parse through the database using Splunk. And this data comes from network sensors, IPS, IDS, firewalls, Windows bin logs. Pretty much any log out there, we kind of see it. We use this thing called Fish Finder to look at fish. It does go through and pulls out URLs. It will extract files. It'll calculate the MD5s. And it will do some checks against some of the URLs and some of the MD5s ahead of time before we even get to it. So we'll know if it's malicious or not, or if there's a high possibility of being malicious. Again, we do try to do a lot of stuff automation. We try to automate as much as we can. The simple processes that are just like a pain to do all the time, we try to automate those as much as we can. We work with a lot of cloud providers, so that's also a big challenge that we have, looking at all this new type of network traffic that it's pretty new, and not many people are looking into the way we are. And we see everything.